The Haggadah is a magnificent text. It represents the evolving nature of Jewish civilization. This particular Haggadah has our Haggadah has several unique aspects to it. One is that it gives you multiple ways to tell the story. The most important thing about the Passover Seder is to tell the story of the Exodus. It's not to read the Haggadah. So this notion that you should get through everything is actually antithetical to the tradition. You're supposed to find different ways to tell the story. So we have lots of different ways. You can do that through bibliodrama. You can do that through the actual biblical text, which we recreate. And one of the things that we found very striking was the four children in the traditional Haggadah represent, according to some rabbinic thinking, the four aspects of personality, right? Nobody's all good, nobody's all bad, nobody's simple, nobody doesn't know how to ask. But all of us are that person at some point in our lives. And we decided to invite the children to appear not only in their traditional section in the Haggadah, but throughout the story. So below the line, as we go through the Haggadah, we have the children asking more questions, because after all, the sign of a free person is the ability to ask questions. That's why we've called it a night of questions, because we think that it doesn't make any difference what the questions are. It's the ability to ask them that's so critical, and that's one of the things that we love about our Haggadah. We've also given people four different ways to use the Haggadah. So somebody that wants a traditional Seder that lasts a long time, we tell them how to use our Haggadah to do that. Somebody who's got a lot of kids at the Seder and needs it to be short but very meaningful, you can use the Haggadah for that. Somebody that wants to have a Seder in which there's an acknowledgement that not everybody around the table is Jewish, right? Wants to have a Seder that has a more universalist theme. We make it possible for them to do that. And finally, there's a way in which to use our Haggadah if you want a feminist approach to the Seder. So we have these four different opportunities, and you can simply Xerox that page and hold it next to you. And there's so much material that if you read every word of this Haggadah, you would never have dinner. So we kind of navigate it for people.